While boiling water, Carol suddenly noticed someone knocking on her door in the dead of night. Instantly, she sensed something was wrong. When she saw a stranger standing outside, Carol quickly locked the door's safety latch. But what she never expected was the man claiming to be from the Census Bureau. But just then, the man suddenly reached his hand inside. Seeing the vacant stare in his eyes, Carol was instantly terrified. Fortunately, the man left when he realized he couldn't get in. But when Carol went to the window, she noticed the man walked like a walking corpse. Since she was home alone at the time, she quickly grabbed her phone and called her boyfriend to come over. She thought the terrifying incident was over, but the next day, as she headed to work as usual, she witnessed another eerie scene. Everyone on the street had hollow eyes, staring at her like lifeless souls, their gazes filled with hatred toward Carol. Sensing something was terribly wrong, Carol rushed to her office to search online for answers. Just then, a friend from the hospital called unexpectedly. The test results for the mucus found on her son yesterday had come back. This transparent mucus bubble was not of earthly origin. Recalling the spaceship that had crashed onto Earth a few days prior, Carol instantly realized that perhaps the shuttle had brought an alien virus to Earth, turning many infected humans into walking corpses. But just then, her boyfriend suddenly received a call from a neighbor, reporting that something utterly terrifying had happened at his home. Carol rushed over with her boyfriend to investigate, but the moment they pushed open the door, the scene before her nearly scared her to death. The homeowner lay on the bed, his eyes and nose completely encased in a transparent mucus bubble. Carol tried to take a photo of him, but unexpectedly the man suddenly attacked her. This instant terrified Carol into a panic. Before she could react, the man crawled out like an animal, but as he reached the staircase, he suddenly died. Doctors believed the man's sleep had been interrupted, causing a stress reaction that led to sudden death. Realizing the virus had invaded Earth, Carol rushed straight to her ex-husband's home to retrieve her son. But upon arriving, she discovered the house was filled with people, all staring at her with vacant eyes. Realizing her ex-husband had also become infected, Carol fled without hesitation, but her ex-husband tackled her to the ground and spat acid in her face. Strangely, the next moment he let Carol go. At this point, Carol remained unaware that a terrifying virus had already invaded her body. Once she fell asleep, her cells would undergo complete restructuring, transforming her into a terrifying new kind of human. Seeing her ex-husband and his followers closing in from behind, Carol frantically drove away. Yet she hadn't gone far when a group of expressionless people blocked her path. Realizing they too were infected, Carol panicked and fled from her car. But these people didn't seem ready to let her go. They relentlessly pursued Carol from behind. Desperate, Carol ran into the street seeking help, but everyone she encountered ignored her. She fled into a subway station, thinking she'd finally shaken them off. To her horror, the subway was filled with people whose eyes were hollow and vacant. Realizing the city had fallen, Carol pretended to be one of them, calmly sitting down on a bench. But then, a woman disguised as an infected person was suddenly spotted by the others. Carol scrambled to another car, only to find the infected had already forced open the doors. As a spray of virus erupted, Carol leapt onto the tracks in terror, escaping along the rails out of the station. Seeing every human now expressionless,